others don't realize how much angst and heartache they may have. But when you hear the music and these speeches and feel the spirit here, it takes away melancholy that you don't even know you have. And so we're so thankful that you each put this program on so that we can just feel that joy and know what the freedom means to others and to be a little small part of it.
Yes, we definitely feel that joy here today. Thank you so much, and we honor all our veterans today on Veterans Day. Back to you at the studio.
In other news, SUMA hosted their Day of the Dead celebrations with a final cultural performance on November 1st. Reporter Amy Huffner has the story.
The 2025 Day of the Dead celebration, hosted by the Southern Utah Museum of Art, culminated in a musical performance with traditional dances and a mariachi band.
This is an experience that is about culture, and predominantly we're looking at the Day of the Dead, so South and Central America. We are focusing mostly on the altars and the importance of altars in that. In fact, the full name of our event is Day of the Dead, a festival of altars.
El Día de los Muertos, or the Day of the Dead, is a Mexican traditional holiday, honoring and celebrating ancestors and others who have passed on. The performances, held in the SUU auditorium, taught about the traditions of the day, particularly surrounding altars or ofrendas, and their significance to honoring loved ones. The band, Mariachi Fuego de Utah, focused on musical traditions, with an emphasis on the history of mariachi music. They also explained the roots of each style of music, such as rancheras, corridos, boleros, and cumbayas, while the dances focused specifically on celebrating the Day of the Dead, with themes such as family and remembrance. These dances included performances to familiar songs from the Disney Pixar film Coco, as well as other traditional tunes. After the performances, attendees were encouraged to take home churros and pan de muerto, a sweetbread traditional for the Day of the Dead. SUMA also hosted a community ofrenda exhibit where anyone could come to place a name or photo in remembrance of their loved ones.
I like this event because show the Mexican tradition and about the music, about the people, about everything in Mexico traditions, yeah.
To learn more or to see other upcoming SUMA events, visit suu.edu/SUMA. For SUTV News, I'm Amy Huffner.
Southern Utah Museum of Art is also hosting a new exhibition spotlighting the creative work being done right here on campus. The 2025 through 2026 SU Filmmaking, Art, and Design Faculty Exhibition celebrates the artistic achievements of 17 faculty members. The event gives students and community members a chance to see what their professors are creating outside the classroom. The exhibition features photography, printmaking, ceramics, and illustration, highlighting a wide range of visual art styles and techniques. The show is free and open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at SUMA, located at 13 South 300 West in Cedar City. It will remain on display through March 7th, 2026.
Meanwhile, Tuacahn Amphitheater has finished its summer Broadway season. Here's Jake Palmer with more.
Tuacahn Amphitheater in Ivins, Utah just wrapped up its 2025 summer Broadway season with Wizard of Oz, Little Mermaid, and Newsies this past weekend. The play started earlier this year in May and wrapped up October 25th. Tuacahn is well known for their cast diversity and bringing the best stories in the world to life.
I had the opportunity to do wigs and wig prep for the cast of Cinderella. I was excited because I also got to be a company manager for the first year that they did Les Mis. And then flash forward to now when I had a daughter that auditioned this year for The Wizard of Oz, and she got to be a Munchkin. So the impact for me obviously is my lifetime, but it's kind of fun to see that it's being passed on to my daughter.
In its 30 years, Tuacahn has had many different people show their talents on and off stage, and now it's time for another generation.
My favorite part about being an actress was all the people that I got to meet, because all the people, they were so nice and so including, and it was so fun to meet like all their interests and everything about them.
The so-called Broadway of the Desert has announced its shows for next year. Finding Nemo and Les Miserables will start May 2026, with Grease following that July.
I know Tuacahn has a huge presence in St. George and in Utah, and quite frankly, it's becoming nationwide. I love that I've kind of got to be behind the scenes for the last 30 years and watch, the next generation enjoy it and discover the arts and the joy that it is to be the storyteller.
For SUTV News, I'm Jake Palmer.
CMA award-winning country singer Ashley McBryde took the stage at Tuacahn Amphitheater. Despite the theater only being about 2/3 full, attendees showed up in their cowboy boots and sang along to hit songs Tired of Being Happy, Girl Going Nowhere, and more. Since she has begun to play large events, fans were thrilled to see McBryde in southern Utah. McBryde expressed gratitude for the support she has received over the years, including in her music and in her journey to sobriety. For more information on upcoming shows at Tuacahn Amphitheater, visit tuacahn.org.
So I saw the Ashley McBryde concert, and it was a lot of fun. I really like the way she performs because, she just does it for the love of the game and very personal.
I think it's so amazing just how many live performances there have been, but I'm really excited about this upcoming Charlie Brown Christmas performance that we can see.
I haven't heard anything about that. That sounds exciting.
It really is. So the event's going to be in the beginning of December, which I'm really looking forward to. Have you been to any other SU shows?
Not recently, but I really love all the opportunities for music and live music, particularly here in Cedar City in southern Utah. But we're going to take a quick break.
After this, weather.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie, nailed it. We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Greg, come on man, let's split a ride home.
Hello, I'm Brooklyn Beard. Welcome to this week's segment of SUTV Weather. Let's take a look at the forecast, shall we? As you can see, we've had some nice temperatures here, getting in the mid to high 60s and down just into the 40s, but hate to burst your bubble, it's all over. This is where the end begins. As you can see, we have some rain and snow coming up this weekend and leading into next week as we drop into the mid 40s and then below freezing temperatures in the evenings. So it's time to break out those winter coats and umbrellas at the same time. As you can see on our radar, at least for today, nothing going on. It's going to be pretty dry here until the weekend. And for our weekend weather report, as you can see on Saturday, we've got 56 by day, 34 by night. Going to be a pretty sunny day. And then Sunday, 44 degrees by day and 32 degrees by night. Again, you can expect some showers during the day and then sleet and snow as we get into the evening and early hours of the morning. Along with that precipitation, it's also raining men. And today our featured man is David Bowie. I mean, who can't he be? Wears so many hats and looks so good while doing it. Brian Head's opening day has yet again been delayed till November 21st. So not this Friday, but the following Friday. And again, that's just due to the warmer temperatures that we've been having and the lack of precipitation. But as we saw in the forecast, hopefully we can get that up this weekend and leading into next week, so that way we can get our skiers and snowboarders out there. There's also a plethora of live events going on this week. Shrek the Musical is coming to town. That'll be performed by the CVHS Theater. Also, KJ's Ice Barn is doing their Cosmic Skating tonight. The Lyric Kings Opera will be performing various times throughout this week. And on November 15th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Cedar City's Lighthouse will be featuring a Rapunzel climb. There's also a swap meet this Friday and Saturday for Cedar City residents. And the Symphony Orchestra will be performing a classical music concert this Saturday. Happy Veterans Day to all of our veterans out there. We thank you so much for your service and we appreciate everything that you've done for our country. I was at the Veterans Day program earlier today and it was a blast. So get out there, thank a veteran, and there's plenty of ways to celebrate. Additionally, today is Pepero Day, which is a Korean treat, kind of like a Pocky.
And it's Pepero Day because 11/11/11/11, they kind of look like little Pepero sticks. It's also tradition on today to give your crush a Pepero and tell them that you like them. So, if you've been waiting to take that step, now is a great chance. We also want to wish a happy birthday to Henry IV, who was the Holy Roman Emperor from 1084 until 1105. I think that's how you say those years. Once again, this has been SUTV Weather. I am Brooklyn Beard. Thank you so much for having joined me today. Any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, and praises, please shoot me an email at art@sunews.net. Hey, y'all.
Oh, hey.
Hello. How you been?
Oh, excellent, you know. Gearing up for that weekend of snow.
Yeah, I know. I'm not looking forward to it.
How are you going to spend your time in the snow?
I probably won't spend it in the snow,
Yeah.
if I'm being honest. I'll probably be spending it in my bed under the covers.
I am excited about that part, that we're moving into like the cozy season of fall, because I like the spooky season, that's fun, but the cozy part of fall, aesthetic.
Yes, I need some hot cocoa.
Seriously.
And my bed.
And a break. We're going to take a small break.
Sports is up next.
Oh, hey, bud.
Oh.
Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
It's a school night. With Gary and Todd?
Yeah?
Not sure about those two. I've been meaning to ask you. This is tougher than I thought. Is there any drinking going on in this crowd?
No.
I hope not, because alcohol can lead you to say things and do things that you really wish you hadn't. Isn't this what you're supposed to say?
I know.
So if any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't. I'd do anything to keep you safe.
Okay, I will.
I hope this is working.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you.
Ryan.
Yeah?
So start the conversation even before they're teenagers.
Good idea.
For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. A message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
In local sports news, SUU football continued their win streak on Saturday. After winning their season opener, the T-Birds found themselves in a 5-game losing streak. However, their victory against Abilene Christian University in mid-October began a win streak that they've held strong. The football team has 2 games left in their season. Their home game against the University of Central Arkansas is this upcoming Saturday, with the final game against North Alabama on the following week. Women's basketball continues to have a strong start to their season. Forward Brooklyn Feely was nominated as the Western Athletic Conference Player of the Week. Feely, a transfer student to SUU, scored 2 20-point double-doubles in her opening week with the T-Birds. Women's basketball will defend their current 2-game win streak this Thursday against Eastern Washington. In national sports news, Lando Norris won the Sao Paulo Grand Prix on Sunday. The McLaren star currently stands at a 24-point lead over his fellow teammate Oscar Piastri. And with 3 Grand Prix and a sprint race left in this 2025 season, it remains to be seen if Norris will hold his lead. On a more somber note, while Norris was burning up the pavement, the world of basketball mourned the loss of a great player and coach. Lenny Wilkins, 88, is one of 5 men to be indicted into the Basketball Hall of Fame as both a player and a coach. Over a 40-year career, Wilkins coached almost 2,500 games, the most in the NBA's history. He was the coach of the U.S. basketball team in the 1996 Olympics, and along with his team brought home a gold medal.
Southern Utah University hosted a special concert celebrating America's 250th anniversary. The event brought together hundreds of students and community members for an evening filled with music and patriotic spirit. Titled A Celebration of Our Nation's Birth, the concert was held at the America First Event Center. More than 700 student musicians from Iron County schools united their choirs, bands, and orchestras to perform music, honoring America's history and heritage. A suggested $5 donation helped support the event, which celebrated community pride and the nation's 250th birthday. For more information about future America 250 events, visit cedarcity.com/America250.
To me, freedom of religion.
Sock Hop Live music nights are a Cedar City staple for a fun night out. Here's reporter Melody Brooke with the details.
Sock Hop live shows take place nearly every Tuesday night at the Johnson Center for a $5 entry fee. The event began in 2022 when two friends, Carvel Ray Allen and Wave Young, realized there was a lack of live music venues in Cedar City, Utah. The event was originally titled $2 Tuesday, but since rebranded after growing and attracting a larger college audience with artists coming from all over the country to perform. The current team features Ben Sager, Truman Yardley, Paige Sutherland, and Ethan Bullock, who work together to bring the Sock Hop experience to life. Sock Hop aims to bring together the Southern Utah music scene and offer opportunities for artists, both local and national, to showcase their talents and abilities to this unique community. A few attendees shared what they liked most about Sock Hop.
This is my first night going. I've never gone before, but I really liked the band. I thought they were super good, and I really like the vibes in here, and it's really fun to be inside rather than outside since it's getting colder. I'm having a good time. I love the community.
For more information, visit the Sock Hop Instagram page at sockhop.live. For SUTV News, I'm Melody Brooke. In more music news, the Music Masterworks series returns to Southern Utah University with a performance by Jazz Ensemble 1. Haejin Kim has the story.
The 2025 to 2026 Music Masterworks series began on Monday, November 3rd with the Fall Jazz Ensemble 1 concert at the Heritage Center Theater in Cedar City. Under the direction of Dr. Adam Lambert, the ensemble filled the stage with energy and style, performing a variety of jazz masterpieces from composers like George Gershwin, Pat Metheny, and Sammy Nestico. The evening opened with a performance by the Snow Canyon High School Jazz Ensemble, directed by Jacob Nielsen, followed by SUU students taking the stage for an evening of live music and improvisation. The event marked the start of the series and celebrated SUU's strong jazz tradition.
The jazz program at SUU is really grown. It involves a lot of talented students. We bring students from all over the country, really. A lot of them are performance majors or education majors studying commercial music and classical performance as well. I would say that this group is among the finest in the state. Between our Jazz Ensemble 1 and 2, we have 2 jazz ensembles. It's competitive, and they work hard, but I think it's one of the strongest in the state of Utah. So.
The concert featured both instrumental and vocal solos, showcasing the talent and dedication of SUU's music students. From smooth saxophones to powerful brass sections, each performance captured the energy of live jazz. For the student performers, it was an unforgettable experience to play live in front of a full audience.
Well, I really liked, playing all the different songs, but my favorite is when I get to go up and solo in front of everybody. That's a really cool experience.
The Music Masterworks series will continue throughout the school year, highlighting SUU's choirs, wind symphony, and symphony orchestra. For SUTV News, I'm Haejin Kim.
At the same time, the Department of Theater, Dance, and Arts Administration premiered their faculty dance concert earlier this month. The showcase featured dances from 5 different choreographers, including guest choreographer John Mead. Styles varied from Filipino folk dance to modern ballet to contemporary dance. It was the first official concert from the TDAA this semester, and dancers were eager to get back on stage. The next performance will be courtesy of SUU's Ballroom Dance Company that debuts November 17th at 7 p.m. in the SUU Auditorium.
Beyond campus. Music continues. The Willow Glen Resort held their first 2-day music festival. Our reporter Brooklyn Beard has the details.
The first annual Woodshed Music Festival was recently held at the Willow Glen Resort in Enoch. The festival is the first of its kind in Festival City, and resort owner Brad Lark is looking to put Enoch and Cedar City on the map with it.
What I want to bring to Cedar City is this little Woodshed Festival, but I think it can grow. I think it can become bigger than us, spread out to other venues, local venues. I want all the venues in town busy with bands and people and experience this kind of experience. So this is our first year here, and with the festival, and next year it's going to be 4 times as big and more players, and that's the goal. So
artists from Utah and Nevada came together to bring tunes and good vibrations to southern Utah. Festival goers danced and found community through sharing over 20 hours of live music and experiences, even during the rainy nights.
Seeing everybody come in and even in the harsh conditions, we had rain and stuff, and everybody's just hunkering down and staying. You know, I was talking about that. It started to rain, and people are like, oh gosh, it's raining. And those first couple of drops, you're like, ouch, you know, ooh. But as soon as you are soaked to the bone, it doesn't matter anymore. And you're just dancing in the rain, and it was fantastic. We had people dancing till the end of the show. I mean, nobody left. It was packed last night till the end. It was great.
A diverse range of live music was played for attendees, with genres from alternative metal to country to rock and roll.
The diversity of the type of person and the type of music has been awesome. I've gotten to meet a bunch of people and all different types, and it's fun. We're playing our, rock music or whatever we play, and everybody's out there dancing, kids and old folks, and yeah, it's awesome. Brings everybody together.
Willow Glen Resort has been a hub for live music for the past 5 years and plans to continue providing that outlet and experience the community with their Saturday open mic nights, Friday swing dance lessons, and live music Thursdays. For SUTV, I'm Brooklyn Beard.
You know, there's so many opportunities to catch some live music around here in Cedar and in southern Utah. Do you play any instruments?
I haven't played instruments in a really long time. What about yourself?
I play the piano, and then I play a little bit of the guitar, which I really enjoy.
What's your favorite to play on?
Well, I like playing on the guitar. I like the song Old Back Train by the Blasting Company. It's got a really sick riff in the middle. The only riff I know how to play on the guitar, but it's very fun. I enjoy it.
Well, hopefully Amy will come on here next time and play us a little bit of something.
I don't think about that.
I wish. And we'll be back after this break.
After this, Storybook Parade.
Big or small, life is a collection of defining moments. And at Southern Utah University, these moments happen all the time. This is where you find your people, where new friends become like family, where you face challenges with confidence, knowing you have a supportive community cheering you on. These moments are more than just memories. They define who you are and who you will become. This is where you soar. See your future at suu.edu.
Recently, Cedar City had their annual Storybook Parade. The parade featured various floats, all themed based on childhood stories and characters such as The Wizard of Oz, Dora the Explorer, Frozen, and others. Gerald Sherritt, former Cedar City mayor and president of SUU, created the parade as a way to make Cedar City the festival city. The parade returns after a hiatus and signals the start of the winter season. For more information, visit ironcountyfair.net.
In other recent events, as part of the Cedar Livestock and Heritage Festival, the Utah Make It With Wool program put on a wool fashion show. Our reporter Katie Christensen spun the story.
A darling outfit for little kids.
Make It With Wool is a national organization with groups in Utah, Texas, California, and other states. The Utah Make It With Wool organization puts on competitions to make entire outfits out of wool and have competed in the National Make It With Wool contest. They have members of all different ages and genders who compete. The new Utah State Director, Amelia Perry, was one of the models and creators.
This has been super important to me for quite a long time because of not only the wool itself and supporting the wool industry and American sheep industry. The fabrics are amazing. I love to use the fabrics. And then now, as a director, coming back down here, it gives us an opportunity to show these one more time to another audience and to spread the excitement for wool.
A small crowd gathered to watch them model their own creations.
I didn't know you could make that many things out of wool. I thought it was really cool. From the dresses to the coats to the skirts, they were all really pretty.
It's got a few little buttons here, little fake pocket felting.
For SUTV News, I'm Katie Christensen.
The autumn fun didn't stop downtown. Housing and resident life at SUU recently held a cozy fall-themed activity.
Oh my God!
Autumn in a Mug was an event for housing residents where they could draw, get mug cakes, and have apple cider. In housing, there are 6 interest groups that create activities for the residents. The Wellness Interest Group helped host Autumn in a Mug. These groups help residents form connections with others and allow them the opportunity to gather for events with the residents who share the same interests. If you are a housing resident and want to join an interest group, visit SUTV.edu/housing.
I love meeting people, making connections, talking with residents, helping them accomplish their dreams and goals, and hopefully obtain their bachelor's degree if that's what they're here for. So that's what I would say, the students and just how everyone is just super close.
With fall comes many different themed activities. Here's Emily Walters with more.
For SUTV News, I'm your reporter Emily Walters, and we're here today at the Robinson Family Pumpkin Patch here in Cedar City, where we've got a straw maze. There's pumpkins, tons of pumpkins that people can come and buy, and a lot of people have been coming with their families to enjoy the day. There are farm animals wandering around, and people can even do like horseback rides and stuff. We're here today with Stacy Robinson, whose family runs this pumpkin patch. So Stacy, tell us a little bit about your pumpkin patch and what that's like for your family.
Well, this is our 12th year doing our pumpkin patch. We've got a lot of workers with us throughout the county. Young kids, college kids come and learn how to work on a farm and deal with the public and sell some pumpkins. It's been a great time.
Thank you so much, Stacy. I'm sure it's a wonderful time here. Again, for SUTV News, I'm Emily Walters.
As fall slowly comes to an end, Dutch Bros just released their new holiday menu as of November 1st, 2025. Cedar City, Utah has a Dutch Bros location on South Main Street, a popular West Coast drink shop. The food and beverage chain currently features seasonal drink options such as the Truffle Mocha, Candy Cane Mocha, Mistletoe Rebel, and Holiday Cookie Freeze. These new options are available while supplies last and are available for the drive-thru and pickup.
Another store is getting attention as well. Dippers is one of Cedar City's newest treat shops and is offering something new to the festival city. Our reporter Jake Palmer has the story.
Dippers is a chocolate-covered frozen banana store that opened in Cedar City in 2024, and the idea came from 2 siblings with a love for a sweet treat.
We started because I just love chocolate-covered bananas, and I started making them for friends and stuff in my dorm room, and they were always like, "You've got to sell these. Like, you have to. People need to try these." And so it was kind of just an idea in my mind for a while, but I didn't really feel like I had the skill set. And then my brother moved down and I was like, this kid can do it all. And so I just recruited him and I was like, we've got to go on this little side quest.
They set up shop at the local farmers market, and not soon after, they found their next step.
We were only at the farmers market for like a month. It's on this street that our building is located on, and so we just saw it. We saw that it was open, and we did a lot of peeking through the window. And we were like, what if? Like, we weren't really that serious about it, but we just were kind of info gathering.
When we discussed kind of just doing it, it was just kind of crazy at first because it just didn't seem doable at all. And then once we kind of started moving into it, it was just a lot of, how do we even do this? Who do we have to talk to? You know, we didn't really know what we were doing. So there was a lot of learning really fast and trying to keep up with it for sure.
A year later, and their success has shown. They now offer catering, more options other than chocolate, and just introduced a new strawberry cup.
Generally, I think our plan is to keep moving forward with catering and kind of just trying to grow the business. And I think we've talked about wanting to do perhaps a second location somewhere someday, but definitely not there yet.
For SUTV News, I'm Jake Palmer.
Thanks for tuning in to SUTV News. I'm Melody Brooke.
And I'm Amy Huffner. Today we leave you with more footage from the Day of the Dead show.
We'll see you next time.